Well, hello there, hello there, hello there. Once again, we're back out in front of the probation office. Actually, we're sitting out in front of White and Polk, attorney at law. But that's just like 2-3 doors down from the probation office. Somebody got my handicap spot across the street. We're not going to sweat that. So I had to do a little parallel parking. I had to show Gracie that Ole'Pops knows a thing or two about parallel parking. Got my Meerschaum. Got my quarter hole. In keeping with the Codger Challenge 2023. It's not a very good angle to do people watching, although there is a rather handsome young lady walking up there. I don't know where they'd be heading to in that direction. Back that way, they'd all be going to court. Going that direction, I don't know where they're going. Here comes another one coming from that direction. Right over there is the Center for the Arts of Murfreesboro. I can tell you, anything of Murfreesboro is something I can't wait to get away from, because I'm chomping at the bits to get my house paid for and then sold and then get out of this city. Was watching the news yesterday. We have the highest city and property tax. It's not a combined tax. They're separate taxes. But we have the highest county tax, any other county in the state. And we have the second highest city tax. Any other city in the state. Combined, we pay more taxes than anybody else in the state. And now they're talking about, I forget what tax they thought they'd call it, or what they thought they'd call it. But they're going to initiate another tax for the city of Murfreesboro, citizens of the city of Murfreesboro to pay, that's going to incorporate road taxes, park taxes, trash pickup. Trash pickup's always been incorporated with water, but they're going to include it with this new tax. I guarantee you water bills won't go down, but they're going to incorporate this new tax. I forget what they call it, but they're going to implement this new tax for this purpose, because the growth of the city is what they say is the largest city in the nation, the largest growing city in the nation for the last 21 years running. Now, look at the young man just walked out wearing solid black except for his hat and his shoes. His shoes are white Converse and his hat is an old-fashioned red and blue Atlanta Braves hat. Can't say anything bad about the guy. He just walked out of the probation office because he's carrying probation paperwork, but he's wearing an Atlanta Braves hat. Can't say nothing bad about that guy. If he'd have been wearing a Chicago Cubs hat, I'd have gone in there and went to bat for him and got him to reduce his probation. But at least at least it was a National League team. And anyway, I can see their door from my side mirror right there, so I'll see Minnie when she comes. She got her community service work completed Saturday. So today they should put her on unsupervised. This will be our last probationary video and our last visit to the probation office. She should be put on unsupervised. And this will be her last probation payment. And that right there is a load off of her mind. She's in a real bad way this morning. How you doing, sir? Real bad way this morning. She woke up with a very, very, very trying toothache on her lower left. She's out of money. She's been out of work now this is going on her second week. Because they're remodeling the store. Now she's out of money. Had to borrow her probation payment from me, which is fine. I don't mind loaning her some money. It's gonna come up before the month is over. She's gonna need to make a phone payment. She's gonna need several prescriptions gonna come up due. So living from paycheck to paycheck on two disability checks it's gonna get a little tight. So getting rid of this is gonna help out some. I was proud of her to see her get that community service out of the way. She was proud of herself getting it out of the way too. Boy, it sure is a fine morning. Got up this morning, it was 40 degrees outside. They're saying it shouldn't be more than 65 today at the most. Just sunny, kind of breezy. It's gonna be a perfect day. We got a couple of emails from some different people telling me that there's a full moon on the 6th of May. So I debated as to whether or not to move the gall drawing to the 6th of May instead of doing it tomorrow. Doing it on the first full moon of the month. But I think everybody's entered as much as what's going to. We have, so far, we got 14 entries. And pretty much everybody's either got 3, 4, or 5 entries. I don't believe y'all can see it. I got on a hoodie today. It's my Riverdale Warriors t-shirt. My Riverdale Warriors hoodie. It's almost 50 years old, 47 years old. I graduated high school the year I bought this hoodie. It's that old. I'm gonna have to buy me another one because next year the state of Tennessee has decided that it is going to change the name of any sports team that has aligned their nicknames with any sort of akinness to Native American, like Chiefs or Warriors or Indians or Braves, something like that, anything like that. They're going to change their name. So I graduated from a school called Riverdale High School here in Murfreesboro, and they were the Riverdale Warriors. So I don't know what they'll change their name to, but they're talking about doing that, and it's going to cost them. It's going to cost the county a lot of money to. They probably won't change their colors or anything, but they'll have to change jerseys, and they'll have to change their helmets, and they'll have to change mascots and logos and stuff like that. But it'll cost them a bunch of money. But before they do, I want to get me another Riverdale Warriors. I want to get me a new hoodie to make sure that I've got one to last me another 47 years. That way I'll be 100 and something. Boy, it wears out. Anyway, excuse me, they told her that when she finally got her community service work done, that she wouldn't owe them any more money, and her supervision or her probation be unsupervised, and she wouldn't owe them any more money. I'm hoping that when they see her paperwork, she won't have to pay for this meeting. Maybe she'll bring me back my money. She may stick it in her pocket. That's what I used to do to my daddy. Not with probation money, but any time that I didn't have to use the money he gave me, I'd stick it in my pocket. To be perfectly honest with you, I'd spend it on beer in a bag. That's what I did. Young and dumb. She didn't have much of a smile on her face because of that toothache. Maybe she'll come out that door with a smile on her face. Not unless they got a dentist in there. She got a cracked tooth on her. Bad crack. She's missing half of it. It's more than a crack. Ain't many people out today. I was walking Luca last night. 3 girls that live next door. They love them some Ole'Pops and Jilly, darling. Boy, they do. They love me and Jill. But they come over. It was about, I don't know, 11 o'clock last night. They seen me standing out in the driveway. Luca in the yard. And all 3 of them, here they come. And they come over just to tell me that they had renewed the lease on their house and that they would be there another year. I think that they thought that I would be pleased to hear that. They're wonderful, wonderful neighbors. And except for the noise level, it's not bad. Well, from time to time it is, but it's not a lot, long time bad. It's just bad in spurts and spots, short spots. But they're good neighbors. They are. They're dependable. But if there were neighbors to have, it'd be them. The ones on the other side of it, the same company owns the houses, the 2 houses, same company owns them. But for some reason, they can't keep people in that house.
I'm stressed with you. Don't worry. I'm stressed with you. I'm stressed with you.
But these 3 girls have been in that house now for going on 2 years, and then they come over and said they'd be there another year. And if I intended to be there any length of time, I'd be thrilled to have them as neighbors for the long haul. Thrilled just to the core. Because Jill loves them. And Gracie has expressed interest in going over there and getting to know them. But, you know, the reason she hadn't is because she and Cody are just so tight that she's all the time gone with Cody. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a relationship. She and Cody are best friends. She and Cody have, they've known each other since high school. They've been friends for, God, long as I can remember. Cody's like a son to me and Jill. But they've, I think they've thought about it. I think they even went out on a date or two. They were each other's prom date. We've got pictures of it. They look so cute together. But I think they're too good of best friends to be an item. But they hang out with each other. And I don't know. They may end up. Well, anyway, that's beside the point. But she and Cody are together, just. I keep seeing people come out of there way on down the block. And that's a little further down than I thought that office was. Anyway. I know this Carter Hall is mighty good this morning. Sitting out here outside in this cool morning. I went over to my brother's yesterday, and he gave me a little bag of some tobacco that he got when he and Abby, my granddaughter, went to the Gatlinburg earlier. And he said it was some that Sir Richard mixed up. And it's called Sir Richard. It's Sir Richard's very own blend that he himself blended up for himself. And he said, "Oh man, you're gonna love this." He said, "This is good." He said, "You're really gonna like this." And I picked it up and I stuck it in my pocket and thanked him, and he said, "Aren't you going to try it?" I said, "Yeah." I stuck it in my pocket and visited with him for a little while. And When I left, I came on back home and took it out of my pocket and looked at it and smelled of it. And, oh, man. I rolled it back up, sealed it good, made sure it was marked, and tossed it over on my desk and left it laying there. But I left it laying there where I could find it real easy. It's going to be one of the first things that I try when I'm done with this Carter Hall challenge or the Codger challenge. Boy, it smelled good. It smelled really good. Last time I was in the humidor, it was when I went in there to pick up that Rossi. They had a little Savinelli. I forget the numbers on it, but it was a little short Savinelli. It looked like it was about maybe, I don't know. It looked like it might have been the length of that poker. A little straight billiard. It was a little chunky thing. But it was made that way. I mean, it was, it was a good looking pipe. I've seen people take pipes and alter them, and this was a fat little Savinelli straight billiard that was just flat gorgeous. And I had the option of buying it for myself or a pipe to go in the gall, and oh my. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't have what they were asking for that pipe, and I needed to pick up a pipe for the gall, so I left it laying there. But I'm going back after it if they still have it. And if they don't, well, I'm going to find out what the numbers on it was. And I'm gonna see if I can find out what that pipe was, and I'm gonna save up and buy that pipe if they still have it, or buy one like it, order one like it, because that was a sweet looking little pipe. Anyway, I've never been a fan of straight pipes until Mark at TPI sent me a Weber, and that Weber changed my mind about straight pipes. And I've developed a love affair for straight pipes, and I've got 3 or 4 of them now. I've got that Weber, and I've got a Kamoy Christmas pipe that I got from Garbage Man Piper, Uncle Mel, and I've got several of them. I've got several straight pipes that I like now. I don't smoke many of them. I had a stand wheel that I bought at Muletown out of a basket. I'm not going to say that because it might not be true. But Dan wanted to, my brother Briardude wanted to experiment with straight pipes because he never much messed with straight pipes either. And that Stanwell, I had it and I just didn't smoke it much, so I let him smoke it. And I never got it back, so he must be enjoying it. I mean, I don't care. I mean, if he smokes it, why, keep it. I didn't smoke it much. I liked the name on it, Stanwell, but I didn't smoke it. Here comes a lady in a business suit and a styrofoam cup of coffee. Oh, she's getting in a truck behind me. Or a minivan, not a truck. Oh, this video's getting long. They must be verifying her hours. They're not taking her word for it. This could take a while. Well, I don't know why it'd take a while. She ain't got that, but she didn't have that many to start with. What bothered me the most was she had 4 or 6 hours taken from her that she worked in Nashville at the auditorium, the Bridgestone Arena. Not Bridgestone, at Nissan Stadium, at that concert that they took from her where she got sick. And they took them hours from her. I'm gonna pull my keys out of my car. Before this law office tries to call the police on me and make me move my car. Police pulls up here and my keys are in my car, it can be a legitimate traffic stop. If my keys ain't in my car, it's not. They can write me a ticket, but it'd just be a traffic. They write me a parking ticket. Keys ain't in my car. My keys are in my car. He can ID me, make me get out of the car, do whatever he wants. My keys ain't in the car. I'm not really here. According to law. Well, here comes some more people out of the probation office. She's gonna be one of the last ones today. She's one of the first ones in. Maybe that's a good sign. The guy behind me, maybe he's got room to leave. Hopefully he does. There she comes. All right. Well, she ain't got no smile on her face, but then again, she got that dadgum toothache. So, anyway, I guess I'll find out something when she gets up here. Anyway, I'm Ole'Pops. Y'all be good to each other. Much love.